Dr. Rob Silverman, ACA Sports Chiropractor Year 2015 and Amazon best-selling author, Inside Out Health. I have Jessica here, and we are going to demonstrate neurodynamic tests. Neurodynamic tests are really critical to ascertaining if it's muscle and or if it's a nerve entrapment. A lot of people come in your office and say, I have a tight hamstring, or my muscle's tight or weak, and you really want to be able to differentiate whether it is nerve or muscle. So a really great way is to do a neurodynamic test. It's very, very easy. So I'm going to have you go into supine position. I'm going to go behind here. And we're going to start off on what we call a typical SLR. I'm going to pick up her left arm, wow, left leg, and here we go. And we're going to run into a, wow, you're pretty flexible here. I should have got somebody who was, anyway. So we're going to run into about here. Then I'm going to ease off about 5 degrees. I'm then going to flex her cervical spine. Any discomfort, any tightness? No. But if they did, this would imply in this position that they're caught in their back. I take their leg and I move it over, and now I'm doing a little adduction, and that would imply a pull on the piriformis muscle, and that would be the area that the nerve is entrapped. Put her head back down. And now I'm going to lift her leg up again and do that one more time. This is for the lower back where the nerve would be trapped. This is where the nerve would be trapped at the piriformis. Now I'm going to put a foot into dorsiflexion. In dorsiflexion, I'm pulling on the tibial nerve. I'm going to lift her up again, and there is a shortening. So this would imply, she was here before, this would imply there's a little dynamic pull on the tibial nerve. Let's put this back down, and then I'm going to put her into dorsiflexion and inversion. I'm going to have a pull on what we call the sural nerve, which is a pull down by the calf region. I'm going to lift her up, and the same deal. So she's caught in the tibial nerve and the sural nerve, and there was one nerve that we missed. We're going to plantar flex and invert, and now we're going to pull on her fibular nerve or peroneal nerve, depending when you graduated school. And here we go. And let me see if I can, nope, she's got a little pull on a peroneal nerve. So you can see virtually within like a minute or two, you can go through all the different nerves off the sciatic branch, the major nerves. So you're looking, is the tibial nerve or the sciatic nerve caught at the spine when we do this? Is it caught at the piriformis when we do this? Drop her head. Is the tibial nerve entrapped when we dorsiflex? Is the peroneal nerve, when we plantar flex and invert, caught? And finally, is the sural nerve, when we dorsiflex and invert, caught and lifted up? The loss of range of motion. And the last check is I would have her do a muscle test afterwards, push into me, and anytime her muscle would appear to be strong, yet we still have a loss of range of motion, that would also be a double check to imply that the nerve is entrapped. One last nerve. Can you turn on your side and face there? Let's check the femoral nerves. So I'm going to block her here. Got a nice young lady here. I'm going to bend her knee, and I'm going to come right in here, and I'm going to pull back. Straight back, any kind of pull, palpating in here. What are we going to feel for? We're going to feel for the femoral nerve. Now I'm going to lift her leg up and pull up and back, pulling on her genital femoral nerve. And finally, I'm going to lift up, drop down, see if there's any discomfort, and now I'm going for the iliohypogastral nerve. Again, a real easy test to check some of the femoral nerve and the femoral nerve branches. Try and incorporate any kind of neurodynamic tests. There's your basic ones from the lower body. The best way to fix it is exercise rehab, and I would recommend some good nerve flossing to go with it. Dr. Rob and Jessica, always yours in health.